Good morning, viewers. Welcome back to the channel. I am Birdman Johnson. We're back here in Drinkfountain, playing some Dwarf Fortress, and I'm palming my touchpad and making the screen do all kinds of things. I just finished up trading with the humans. It's summer, so we have humans here. We traded them for... Well, this isn't going to be helpful. It's... Okay. We gave them a gigantic pile of shell crafts and some garbage that some previous invaders left. They were very happy with it, because quite a bit of it was large clothing that was still relatively intact, so they liked that. And we traded them mainly for an enormous variety of foods. They also brought us quite a bit of milk, so we are going to make some cheese. Because it's important that we... Wait, hang on a sec. Why are there slabs very regularly on the ground like this? What are you doing? Anyway, it's important that we keep a large number of a varied quantity of food for the dwarves, because they get bored eating and drinking the same things all the time. Also, I finally figured out that the reason we had all that fish lying around is because I just didn't have unprepared fish allowed in the stockpile. So that should get fixed now. Silly me. So yeah, we got a bunch of extra food hanging around now. We are going to be... Oh, we have started changing the walls over to stone. We made some good progress on that. We're going to make some more today. What are the dwarves doing? Right, we're making barrels. One of our cats was killed by the minecart. I have come to a decision that rather than fix this or try to make it safer, it took so long for us to haul all the goods that the merchants were almost on their way out by the time we got done. Rather than make this any safer, I'm just going to use DF hack to cheat and revive anyone that's killed by the minecarts, because that's funnier. Frankly, look, there's some vomit on the tracks. That's hilarious. Enjoy it. Enjoy that. Yeah, so plans for today, we got to get some barrels going, because we can't just have piles of fish lying around like that. Those have got to be barreled. Oh my goodness. I did make us a garbage smasher, so real quick, we're not going to do the whole thing right now. I'm just going to order some things dumped. Not even entirely sure what all this is, but it can go away now. Oh boy. Oh, what? Now, hold on just a second. Why is this not... Oh, okay. I see. The intelligent undead don't leave normal corpses. Got it. Alright, carry on. However, rotten. Really? Oh, okay. Really, we got... Aha, there it is. Okay. We're just gonna... Real quick. I know there's a faster way to do it, but I'm already here. We're not gonna do the whole thing. I don't want them to spend all day on this. I just want to get some of this moved into the dump pile. Oh, well, there's not that much. There's less than I thought. I mean, there's a lot of it. There are a lot of individual items, but it's all sorted into neat stacks for us, so that's fine. I think we're also going to order some of the seeds to be eaten, but we will make sure that we're not cooking anything we could be brewing. Oh, never mind. We're good on... Wait. Why do we not have any seeds? I don't like that. Okay. That's probably fine. Anyway, we're also going to turn this level, I think, into a work area. So we'll put some shops and some housing up here. Just to sort of centralize everything so that we can use this area, what little we have left here, for more aesthetically pleasing things. But right now we're going to prioritize building the wall. And, well, I say that, but everybody has other things they'd rather be doing. Mainly building barrels and riding minecarts. Look at them! Look how much fun they're having! Such happy dwarves. I'm happy for them. Yeah, I'm getting picked up. My mic's getting picked up today. I want to tear this down and scooch it over. But we do have okay, the merchants are gone. Oh, and I moved all the dogs outside. Because they were standing on the drawbridges a little more than I was comfortable with. Oh, you know what? It's going to help is if I unlock the door to the dumper. The smasher. Smash dumper. Yes, good. Cook everything. Just, excuse me. Are we out of barrels? Is that the problem? Are we out of barrels? We're working on it, okay? There aren't enough barrels in the world. What is all this? Is this leaves? Yeah, leaves and flowers. Pretty. We won't need to chop down any trees for a little while. Well, I say that. We got a lot of logs just kind of lying around up here. We might be fine for a bit. As with last week's episode, I am recording this kind of at the last minute because I've just realized it's my anniversary this week. That's not the part I'm just realizing. I knew that, but it just occurred to me that because it is my anniversary this week, I will not have time to record later in the week, so I gotta do it now while my wife is at work and I am not. Okay, good. Yeah, stuff's getting done. We have bone and teeth and such. So we will make sure that we are using all of that. Totems, if we've got skulls. I didn't check. Yeah, that's fine. I don't think we have any horn, but we'll use it. And we will, of course, continue with the shells. This one over here can just do shells, because we got a lot more shell than we have anything else. Man, I could go for some clams right now. Well, it was nice having this cleared out while it lasted. Oh, we also bought our first books. I don't know if they're in here yet. But we did buy a handful of books from the humans. Yep, there we go. Traditional Fort. This was the first book we bought. It's worth 420 dwarf bucks. Nice. Giant cougar parchment scroll. The rollers are made from claystone. Written on the item is a guide entitled Traditional Fort, authored by Sakwar Raketic. It concerns the fort flung beaches. The writing is as vicious as can be. Overall, the prose is not awful, but not very good either. Which is normal, in my experience, for books in Dwarf Fortress. They're not fantastic authors, but not terrible. Everything's just kind of okay. Did we catch things in our cages? Oh. We have a raven and a weasel. Oh, that's the other thing I bought. Was an eagle. I bought us an eagle. There are some more things that we need to put outside, because we don't actually want everybody's pets lingering in the eating areas. We need to... Let's see. Where do I want to chain up this raven? Here's fine. The weasel can be eaten. Ah, good. Things are getting moved into the dump room, where soon we shall smash them. Smish. You are weaving thread and yarn. Speaking of which, I need to make sure that this Oh, we need splints and crutches. Hey, there's an idea. We don't have any powder, but we'll go ahead and increase the amount we're allowed to have. You know what? 10 buckets, just to make sure. We also don't have any soap. But we'll make some splints and crutches. With those mine carts, we might need them. We'll make some more buckets. I don't know how many buckets we actually need. But we'll make sure we have enough. Oh, there we go. Taking animals outside. What are these? These are quivers that have been simply dropped. That's fine. The hunters just drop them in the entryway when they come in. I'm not worried about it. Okay. Good, we got statues up everywhere we have places for them. Why are we not doing... Okay, just because there are other things to do. Unfortunately, that's going to kind of occupy our attention for a bit. Why are you not leaving? You said you were leaving. Oh, because it's taking you a year to pack up all the stuff we gave you, because we gave them... Wow, yeah, just kind of a lot. Just kind of a lot of stuff, actually. We should definitely be prioritizing harvesting this. Please, please go harvest all that stuff. No, they'd rather move things to stockpiles. That, for some reason, is a priority. Oh, I resurrected that cat that was killed by the minecart. Per my new policy of just those being freebies, they don't count. Anybody killed by a minecart will simply be resurrected at no cost to the victim. That just seems like the best solution. Once we get the wall built, I think we're going to build the execution chamber. I think that's how that's going to go. And we need to put some more statues around. The humans came from over here, up in this corner. So they had to come all the way down south and then hook west. You know, the part of the map where we don't have a road. And I'm not going to build one. I'm just not, hey, look at that. It's happening. I'm so excited. I want to get this done quickly. We're doing it in chunks so that hopefully I can seal up any gaps before we get sieged again. And this has to happen before anything else I've decided. So if they want more houses, well, they need to get that wall built. This would probably be a real good time for a cut. Hey, I was right. That was a great place for a cut. But more importantly... Rovad Ibruk Morul the Carpenter has created Osteshvel, a pecan wood cabinet. She claims it is a family heirloom. Let's look at that. I do this every time. There we go. A pecan wood cabinet, 10,800 dwarf bucks. That's not terrible. Pecan wood cabinet encrusted with round orthoclase cabochons decorated with pecan wood and encircled with bands of fine pewter. On the item is an image of hazel trees in brown recluse spider silk. This is an understated piece. Its name is Mess Lines, which is kind of hilarious. I like it. I actually really like that. It's a simple piece, but probably very attractive, and I think it would look great. Oh, I don't know. Where do we need a cabinet? You know what? Let's put it... Shoot, let's just put it in Rovad's home. Does Rovad have a home? Rovad the Carpenter? I built these. Nobody's taken them yet? Oh, there's one. Where does Rovad the Carpenter safely live? Does Rovad the Carpenter... Yep, there she is. Okay. That can go right there. Alright, enjoy that. That's yours. Okay. As you can see, we've made some progress here on the wall. We are actually very close to being done. It's unfortunate that this is a necessity for us, but as much as we would like to believe they will, our neighbors are just not gonna leave us alone. No matter how many of them we slaughter on the battlefield, trap in cages, and frankly murder for our amusement, they will just keep sending more. More and more and more. For the undead, that's not so surprising. That's a mountain of garbage. But for the goblins, it gets a little weird after a while. I suppose, however, they are ruled by an assortment of demon lords. So perhaps it's not entirely surprising that they are happy to throw life after life into the meat grinder. To no meaningful effect. Yeah, there we go. Just fill out that wall. We're going to build a wall, and we're going to make the goblins pay for it. That's a reference nobody's going to get in 20 years. Is anybody going to be watching this video in 20 years? I hope that's not a reference anyone gets in 20 years. Excuse me, have we not moved the animals yet? I gave you instructions. Oh, no, I haven't actually told you to move that raven yet. That's on me, so never mind. I'm the problem. Okay, I think... There's our eagle. Yeah. Eagle, eagle, eagle. Oh, we have a tame boar. Interesting. Interesting. I'm going to hang on to the boar for now. We could actually use some leather. We're running a little low on intact clothing. Oh, I was really hoping that we could war train. I thought we could at least hunting train eagles, but okay. It's fine. It's a pet now. Somebody can have that. Also, our farm's not doing well because the dwarves have been distracted with other things. But our seeds reappeared, so it's fine. I've ordered them to cook the plump helmet spawn since we aren't doing any underground farming this time. But look at our food and drink stockpiles. 58 out of 50 dwarves so far. So you could say we're doing pretty well. Stop fishing! How many of you were fishing? Okay, it's fine. It's fine. We're just gonna have to unload like 1,000 prepared meals on the caravan from Estelle and all when it comes back. Oh, hey, there goes the raven. Boy, I'd love to be able to war train ravens. Spooky little dwarves with war ravens? That's pretty neat. We can work with that. Look at all the wild plants. String beans. More string beans. Broad bean, a lot of beans. Muskmelon, bitter vetch. And there's plenty inside, too. So we don't really have to worry, that's some peas, about running out of food here. Soybeans. I wish, no. I eat enough soy as it is. I'm good on the soy, actually. The dwarves of the Anvil of Immortality now know a few facts about wild boar training. Well, I hope so. Because I told you to train the pig. The pig we are going to lock up outside. Where do I want to put that? How about around the... Huh? There we go. How about just around the corner from this door here? Wild boars are potentially quite dangerous. I've probably mentioned that multiple times before. There you go. Tear it down. Tear it down. We're going to tear it down so we can build it back up. Oh, good. We struck rose quartz. Oh, yeah. I did slightly expand our mining operation just because we needed more rocks. I'll show you, but it's nothing exciting. It's just my usual grid pattern here. With one guy working on it. There we go. We got a couple more coming down. Please, don't make Astesh do it all himself. He's only a dabbling armor user. Okay, well, This is fine. We need the greystone mainly so that we can keep building this. There's that cat that died. Where are these barrels going that we're not putting all the fish in them? What are you doing with the barrels, guys? What are you transporting? What do you have there? What is that? You're dumping a water buffalo skeleton. I'm gonna guess that was one of our livestock animals that was killed by an early siege. Good. Okay, we're having fun. We're having a good time here. Looking forward to getting done with the wall. Let's start tearing down the next section. Yeah, so if you've been watching the channel for any length of time, you've probably seen me build this wall design before. It's going to have a 3-tile walkway with an upper level and fortifications. We will probably store ammunition inside it. That should be a great place for all of our weapons and armor. Look at you, sleeping on the ground. Zon Groovesacks. See, Groovesacks. See, here's why we need... we do actually need a little bit of a textile industry. I ordered some things made. They are getting made. It's not going to be enough clothing, but it's some. Okay, we are getting some plants harvested. That's good. Where are the barrels going? We need more barrels. More barrels. More. Come on, finish the wall. Finish the wall. Thank you. I don't feel like I was asking for too much there. Okay. So the perimeter is all done here. So now what we can do, we'll just start over here, is we can build like this. Where do I want to put entrances? We'll put one here, which means that we will need to use the blocks there. Logs. We'll just go ahead, since there's nothing to catch in the western swamps, we'll just go ahead and wall that all off. We'll get them started on this. Yeah, this design's just going to be a little weird. It's fine, though, honestly. And then we'll put a doorway there. Fantastic. Okay. We'll let him get started on that. Also, I want to get started on this, because the best possible decision here is to give the dwarves as many things to do at the same time as we can. We're going to do like this. Where do I want that to stop? I want that to stop there, so like that. So this area right here that we're about to wall off, this is just going to be a pass-through so they can get to the upper levels. Everything back here is going to be employees only, so at some point I'll designate traffic zones to help with the pathing. It's going to take them a while to haul blocks over here. We probably need... oh boy. Yeah, things are getting moved into the smash. Stop fishing. It's fine. I don't actually care. Oh. I'm just amazed at the amount of devastation a handful of fisher dwarves are able to cause. Honestly, the dwarves are just remarkably efficient devastators. My little covers for the for the water are not attractive, and I kind of love it, honestly. We will need. Let's make some rock doors. I don't know how many we're gonna need, so we'll start with 20. We're gonna make them out of gabbro because I don't want them made out of orthoclase because yellow doors are gonna look real ugly. Actually, I think that yellow on gray is a workable color scheme. I just don't want it here. Yeah, this they're going to get done relatively quickly, but you know, with how they prioritize. Yeah, they're probably wondering why we're not prioritizing building them houses. And the answer is shut up. I don't have to answer to you, employees. Despite my abuse of the workers, I am actually a shop steward with my local union. So this is actually the opposite of how I really feel. Ooh, how do I want to do this? Chop down that tree. Because we're gonna want a like a staircase and a little tower area at each corner. Need to make sure we have plenty of ways for the dwarves to get up on top of the walls. And look at that, it is autumn, so we will probably be seeing some dwarven merchants very soon, at which point there will be another cut while I deal with that, because that is not the part you're here to see, I hope. Drop a comment if watching me tab through the trade screen is interesting for you. Again, I have very few followers and even fewer commenters, so even one of you saying, please show me the shopping sequences, is all the difference it's going to make. Yeah, it's only semi-wild now. Well, put it outside, feed it some truffles. I personally feel that the truffle pigs are entitled to all the mushrooms they want. But that's me. Yeah, we'll do stone floors inside the wall as well. We're going to leave the bridges wood just because I don't feel like tearing them down and rebuilding them. Possibly wooden security bridges will prove to be a mistake. We're just not going to worry about it. That'll simply be a fact of our existence when it happens. Look at this. This is all withering. Please harvest the turnips and potatoes. How are we supposed to make vodka without turnips and potatoes? Any progress up here? Oh yes, they are getting on that. Fabulous. We want some more wooden doors as well. Yeah, we're going to put in some employee housing. You know, the disadvantage to living inside the tavern building is that you don't get this 2-floor with a basement arrangement. But the advantage is that you're inside the tavern, so you're very close to food and drink. Oh yeah, I was going to put in very small food and drink stockpiles here. I need to remember to do that later. I'll do that off camera probably. Go ahead and let them finish this. On the other hand, that's taking time, so, you know. Oh, I'm actually installing this incorrectly anyway. Why didn't somebody stop me? What is the point of having viewers if they don't look through the screen and stop me from doing dumb stuff? There we are. And then, that's actually not what I want. We need an upstairs, probably right here in the corner. also make that out of stone. Yeah, we'll put a stair in each corner. Just like this. And then we'll put in some floors. And I'm going to give them so many individual tasks to complete that they'll never actually finish anything. It'll be great. That's what workers love. They love constantly having one more thing that needs to be done so that they never actually finish. Oh, hello, we have trees inside the wall. That's not helpful. No, there's nothing to catch in the southern swamps, is there? Why don't you fish in the creek? The only thing you're going to find in those little swampy puddles, what you call swamps, but are actually just puddles, created by the rain, you're going to find maybe some frogs, and perhaps the occasional migratory catfish. Inside, so we need to be building these out of log. Okay. Where are the merchants? It's been a week, so I guess they can take their time getting here. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not angry. They're really distracted by them. I love how distracted they are by the minecarts. They love them. It's great. Whee! Which Gears of War game is it that has the minecart sequence? I actually really enjoyed that. Rail shooter segments in games that are not otherwise rail shooters can be real hit or miss, but I enjoyed the minecart sequence in Gears of War. I don't know if that's a controversial statement or not. These just shells? Yeah, mussel shells. So many mussel shells. Look at all the rotten stuff. Okay. I'm gonna have to use a dwarf therapist at some point here. Just to make my life easier. I'm going to leave like 1 or 2 fisher dwarves active, and the rest of them cannot fish. They may not. Maybe I should build some more fisheries? Actually, that's an interesting idea. It's going to be a minute before we get over here with the wall building, so for the time being, let's just build like 5 fisheries. And see if that helps clean up the fish problem. Should probably just let them finish and not worry about micromanaging the suspensions. Cool. There we are. Doors go here. How are we doing on them rock doors? Not very well, because we have a ton of rock blocks that I still want them to build. Oh, we have a nicely decorated gabbro door. That's something. That's really something. I do think it's interesting how far the game kind of allows you to choose the materials you work with, because you have to use wood, essentially. You essentially have to, because you can't build beds without it. Well, not even, because you can trade for beds. You could actually get really far without ever using a single piece of wood, or a single chunk of rock. And I think that's fascinating. You don't have to use metal. You know, it just depends on how much you want to adapt your gameplay to the situation. Could be interesting to do a no wood fort, a no stone fort, a no metal fort. And just kind of deal with the consequences of that. In a lot of ways, it wouldn't change gameplay much. But it kind of depends on where you are. I mean, like, if you're way up here, right, in the frozen ocean, there are no trees there. You know, obviously we would be forbidden from digging down into the caverns to find trees in that scenario. But we could trade for beds from the merchants or just force all the dwarves to sleep on the floor. Which would make them very unhappy. We might not have enough fish cleaners. Where is our existing fishery, for that matter? Where did that eventually end up? I don't remember. Oh, it's right there. Okay, we're gonna set that on repeat, and we're gonna tag that now, so that somebody is always doing that. Hopefully that'll cut down on the amount of rotten fish we have lying around. Here's the caravan from Estelle and all. Alright, so where... They're coming in from the not roadside. Is that Besmar? That's Besmar. Hello, Besmar. How old are you? Alright. I'm gonna deal with this. I'll check back with you in just a minute. Alright, and that's it for the merchants. We gave them every single craft that we had. I forced them to take them. Gigantic pile of food and drink, and we traded for even more food and drink and materials, including a bunch of plump helmets. And maybe that's a little weird, but frankly, plump helmet wine is like water to the dwarves. It is the mother's milk. It is the first thing they drink when they are born, and it is the last thing they drink before they die, and it is just of vital importance to dwarven culture. So we need to make sure to always have plump helmet wine on hand. And now we're going to continue doing this. The merchants foolishly asked us to bring them fish next time. Somehow, I don't think we're going to have a problem with that. There we go. Oh, I also traded for a bunch of leather. We're going to make some clothes. I've decided our clothing is going to be all leather because I only feel like dealing with one type of textile, and that one is just kind of the easiest. Because as long as we're killing things, we're getting leather. Okay, we're just decorating the stone doors, huh? We don't care about the wooden doors? Alright. Very well. As you were, dwarves. Let's go ahead and install those. We're going to do this all the way around. It's gonna be great. Okay, meanwhile up here this is happening, so we're gonna do like this. We'll stuff a few essential workshops in here, and some housing units over here. Okay, good. Things are going. Okay, we've got the extra fisheries up. What I'm going to do now is whenever I see a dwarf with the no job task who is not a performer... Oh, we no longer need you to trade at the depot. You can leave now, Adil. They are going to be assigned fish cleaning duty. That'll be your punishment for not finding something else to do with your time. I'm a great boss. And anybody who says I'm not can get written up. Yeah. That kind of thing is actually why I became a shop steward. That's the direction one of my bosses at my job was going. Yeah, we won't have any problem getting their fish to them. That's just so... Stop. 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 It's just like one guy, isn't it? It's just Erish, isn't it? Yeah. I'm gonna have to refresh my coffee. I've actually got a few things I need to record today. And I've got to do my musician thing this evening. So it's a busy day for me, amazingly, surprisingly. We have more captured animals. No, we don't. It's an empty cage sitting on top of the trap. Do we have anything in cages? Doesn't look like it. Well, those are not our animals. Ooh, can we capture a second raven, please? How you doing, buddy? You good? Oh, because it hasn't been trained yet. Wait, that shouldn't make a difference. Weird. Where's the... Okay. Very well. I think that's a wild raven. Wild animal chained. Okay, whatever. We just have that now, I guess. It's fine. Thanks to all of our food that we have taken in, we have effectively shattered the economy. It is simply no longer an issue for us. Why do we not have any seeds in here? Ah, I see. No. Ooh, hey, why are we cooking the booze? That's not correct. Dwarven wine. Yep, plump helmet wine's still the thing we have the most of. There are the seeds. Okay. Great. Fabulous. Go ahead and cook the cave wheat seeds while we're at it. We won't be using those. Wait, what was... 425 raw mussels. Yes, of course. Of course. I like them steamed. I like them in a stew. I like them with pasta. I like shellfish, man. I like fish. I like a lot of my fish raw. I think it is a waste to cook a perfectly good salmon. Oh, actually, this is not quite how I want this, is it? No, it's not. Like this? Where are my rock blocks? There they are. Like this, like this. This. There we go. Right, I want this to go all the way around. This side's going to be a bit of a problem. It's fine. We just won't defend. We just won't defend this chunk of building. That's not an issue. I've decided. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. Alright, so what do we have in the way of tanned hides at this point? Because we need some more clothes. We have 56 unused tanned hides. So, we will make leather togas, leather cloaks, leather shoes, leather... I guess some leather dresses. I don't know. And some leather trousers. Yep, leather pants. The most comfortable choice. I've worn leather protective gear, but I've never worn leather pants. I don't think I ever will. It sounds awful. Just kind of peacefully watching the dwarves for a minute. Nobody goes over here because there's nothing to do in this corner. Maybe we'll put the execution chamber. I don't know where that's going to go. We got a hospital, so we don't need this anymore. We soon won't need the dormitory. Oh, this is no longer even... We don't need this. We don't need any of this. This is all completely useless at this point. Nope. We need to begin breaking this down. And we need to do it carefully, because otherwise we'll just have stuff kind of hanging in the air. I think. I got cave vents turned off, not sure how that affects me just unbuilding walls and leaving floor. But we're not going to find out. Actually, maybe we will find out. Yeah, let's build a little experiment, just like over here. We're gonna build just like this. And build an upstairs here. We'll just let the dwarves do that. There's no hurry on that. We'll just do some physics experimentation real quick and see how having cave-ins turned off affects our constructions. Because that'll probably be faster than consulting the wiki, if we're being honest. Well, this didn't take too terribly long. Got a couple things here that could stand to be finished with. That is suspended. That has not even started yet. Very well. I accept these conditions. Good. Okay. Do that for me. Cool. We will also, first of all, eliminate trees in the path. And then second, begin building this out of the appropriate blocks. Why do I have to tell you every time? Stupid, useless dwarves. No, they're not. They're doing a great job. I have no notes. Okay, so here... 1, 2, 3. We want that there. That there. That there. I guess we can put another door like here behind this person's house. That'll probably be fine. This only needs to be so accessible. Fortunately, this is Dwarf Fortress, so ADA compliance, not an issue. OSHA, not an issue. Geneva Conventions, not an issue. Very happy about that one. I wonder if it would be possible... No, this is a nonsensical statement. Would it be possible to do a run where I exclusively do things that violate some kind of labor law or something. That statement doesn't make any sense. We're going to pretend I didn't have that thought. Why has this not been dumped? Please get rid of it. There's been a dead pig just lying out here in the yard for weeks. Please get rid of it. I'm amazed it hasn't rotted yet. I don't understand that. I'm assigning too many tasks, so we don't have any idlers for me to assign to fish cleaning duty. And the merchants haven't left yet. Get out of here. Leave. We don't want you here anymore. I'm gonna smash some things real quick. No animals in there. Excuse me. Somebody is doing it. But I'm not seeing it. There it is. It's Deagle, the chief medical dwarf. Deagle. There, the merchants are going to leave soon. Yeah, things are slowing down for us a little bit. It's probably the merchants and all the stuff lying around. We'll fix this. We'll fix this. Partially. Getting rid of some of these fish would probably help. And smash. Perfect. Okay, then it doesn't matter. Let's just run a clean real quick. Oops. Ooh. I'm always nervous when I typo using DF hack. There we go. Yeah, I think there was a slight improvement after the clean cycle there. Kind of hard to tell sometimes. Yeah, there, this is nice. What are you doing? You're a caravan guard that we've trapped inside our fortifications. That's hilarious, honestly. Why is nobody doing this? Go do that. What are we doing? I guess one of the million other things I told you to do. Fine. Okay, we're about done for the day, and I really want to see how this works. So stand by for one moment. Okay, and that is all ready to go. I've deconstructed the stairs. We are going to take out these two diagonal supports first. Fortunately, I think everything else I ordered them to do is done for the time being. Oh, look at that. The creek is freezing, so that'll cut down on the fish for the time being. Good, that's all done. Anybody want to get on this? Anybody at all? This is the last thing I want to do today. Does one of you want to go do that for me? Hello? It's raining. That's nice. Oh, right, I gave them books to read. There we go. If you give them books to read, they will often prefer to do that. You know, like hanging out in the temple or the tavern or being in the barracks training. The dwarves enjoy being in decorated spaces. Engaging in communal activities. Reading is actually a group activity for the dwarves. Okay, great. So that's going to go away. That's going to go away. It'll take a second. Come on, here we go, here we go, here we go. Just grab a hammer. We have silver war hammers hanging around. Smash out those supports. Actually, silver would probably be a terrible material for a hammer. Yes, it's heavy, but... Okay, now we're going to knock out one of these. And who is on that for us? You, Moldath the Carpenter. Look at him go. Still a little bit of ice there. Or just now a little bit of ice. Okay, here we are. We are going to break down that support, and then we'll see what happens. What is that? Green tree frog. Ooh, somebody should catch that and make it a pet. Ooh. Ah! Sorry, I'm incompetent. This has got to be... This is silly. Okay, we have one support. We're going to knock it out. I'm actually going to be a little disappointed if it doesn't come crashing down. Obviously, anybody injured or killed by this experiment will be healed. Remove construction. Deduk the Tavern Keeper. Buddy! No, man, your management. Don't do this. Not your job, but okay. I'm not going to make it not your job, though. Like in your labors. We're just going to let this happen. You know, if anybody's going to get crushed by a falling floor, yeah, you're going to stand underneath it, huh? Well, on your head be it. If anybody's going to get crushed by a falling floor, I would prefer it not be the guy running the tavern that's the whole reason we're here, but it's fine. Three, two, one. No, that. Okay, and would you look at that? It hangs in space. So that is information that we now have. Okay, that's going to do it for today. I'm going to work on the constructions off camera a little bit. At least get these walls built more up, you know, put in some stuff here. It'll be great. It'll be a great time for me. All right, we're done. So, hey folks, thanks for watching. Thanks to those of you who are subscribed to the channel. Thanks to those of you who are not yet subscribed to the channel. And thanks, as always, to those of you watching this without ever intending to subscribe to the channel, because you count too. Every view counts. We will be back here next week with some more Dwarf Fortress horror content on Saturdays. Lots of other stuff on the channel for you to check out. We're playing some Dredge right now, if that's your thing. If you've got anything on your channel you think I need to see, let me know. If you've got suggestions for either this thing we're doing here or just for the channel in general, let me know. I will see you folks next time, and until then, Birdman out.